And what's up everybody, and this is Danny taking a look at the Ultra Fit for the Samsung Galaxy S4 made by SPIGEN SGP. And a lot of people are looking for a matte ultra thin air case, and this is it. It's not listed on their website for some reason, but you can get it on Amazon.com. And this is the ultra thin air case pretty much with a matte back, and a lot of people were looking for that, and I was so happy when I found it. And this is the case that I'm using right now for my Galaxy S4 when I'm not using it naked. But here is the ultra thin air color that is available on their website, which I have a separate review for, so check that out. And this is Glossy, and it comes in 4 different colors and probably many more colors in the future, but you can see the difference here, and I'm a fan of the matte back. So here is the Samsung Galaxy S4, and on here you can see that I have a glass screen protector. It's pretty hard to tell because these slim glass screen protectors now are so thin that you can barely see them on there. But if you look towards the speaker piece, you can see that some of the proximity and things are cut out. But it's so thin you can barely tell it's on there. But it definitely gives you that scratch protection and impact protection from your screen. And it's definitely scratch proof. I mean, there's some things that can scratch it, but man, it gives you a lot of protection on here. And it's very nice. So take a look at that on my channel, the review of the Glass T Slim for the Samsung Galaxy S4, and check that out. So let's go ahead and install this thing. And the one thing that you're going to notice is, man, does this thing fit tight. And you can see that thing flex when you're putting it on there. This is a really tight fit. And I noticed that with the Ultra Thin Air too, and I think it has to do with the design of the Galaxy S4 because of the squared offness. And I think that's probably why they fit so tight. But I know that the other SPIGEN cases, like the iPhone 5 Ultra Thin Air, has been kind of criticized for it moving around, and this one does not. It stays still, and I'll show you that later. But you can see that there's barely a lip on the front here, so you might not get much front protection when you're putting it against a flat surface. You can see that all the ports are cut out just right, and you will have no problems with the ports. And the IR blaster is wide open, so you can use that for your TV and your volume rocker, no problem. The camera is cut out properly with the flash, and the speaker as well on the bottom, and you get that nice SPIGEN logo. If you are looking for lots of protection, then this case is not for you. This is for the minimalist people that want minimalist protection that keeps their device very thin and that gets minimal protection. So if you're looking for heavy protection, don't get this case. But it feels really good in the hand. With the matte back on there, this is exactly how I would want the Galaxy S4 to feel, because I'm not a fan of the glossy back on the Galaxy S4. But this gives it that nice thin profile with a matte back, and it feels really good. And as you can see here, it does not move. It is such a hard case to get off. And that might be the only downside to these cases, because I mean, when you're trying to take this thing off, you feel like you're going to break the case. That's how hard this thing is to get off. And it fits super tight. So if you're going to take this case on and off all the time, then this might not be the case for you either. But it fits so tight on there, I'm afraid I'm going to scratch it, but it hasn't scratched it yet. And I've taken this off about 10 times so far. But this is definitely my case right now that I'm using. For I'm not rough on my phones at all, and this is exactly what I'm looking for. Minimalist protection, and this is very, very good, and it's really cheap. It's only $10 on Amazon, so I'd say if you can find it, go for it. This is definitely my pick for the S4 for minimalist protection. So follow me on Twitter at SuperScientific, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.